Hi, welcome back to Aerosol Paintings, and this is just kind of a continuation of the series that I'm doing on painting with oils for beginners. So my last segment was on painting trees part 1, and I just wanted to do a very short video on what to do when you notice mistakes, or not necessarily mistakes, but some things that you want to change in your painting. Maybe you've done some things now that, well, I'll give you an example. So the one that we're working on. So we did the trees, and after I did that, I noticed, wow, I've made these trees really big for the size of the barn that's in the picture. And if you looked at the original photograph, the barn is quite small, but then the trees are significantly smaller. So when you paint trees from a distance, you are going to paint them relatively smart because they're off in the distance and they are going to appear smaller than they actually are. So in this picture, I didn't do that. Maybe because I love painting trees, I just kind of go crazy when I paint them. So I did paint them relatively big in comparison to the barn. So easy fix. I just made my barn a lot bigger. So you'll notice in the background here, this was sort of the old barn, how small it was. And I've drawn some new lines for the new barn now. So now it's better proportion now in terms of the trees in the barn as compared to before. So that's, one of the really great things about oil painting, that if you notice mistakes or things maybe proportion-wise are not looking the best, or, similar to the original picture that you're doing, you don't really have to stick with that. You can readjust things as you go along to make it work. So that's what I did. Made the barn bigger. And I actually did a third coat on the sky. And the one thing that I did notice when I was doing a third coat on my sky is that I used this. That's Liquid Origin. That speeds drying, improves gloss. Actually, and it reduces brush marks, which I didn't realize. So I do actually like this. And I used a different brush than previously. I used a smaller one. And then it didn't leave brush strokes like it did previously. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to actually continue to use this, and I recommend it. So for my next segment, I'm going to start on the barn and just show you shading, how to put in details, particularly around the eavesdrops and part of the barn right here, where there's shadows to kind of give it that illusion that it is a separate part of the roof. Like these two parts are separate. There's a curve in it to show you how to do that. Okay, so if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, any questions or anything that you would like to know or that you want to see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right? Until we meet again.